When Heaven Incorporated was founded, the founding fathers had a great dispute on moral issues. Some scientists wanted the death penalty for those that make the bottom world unbearable for the rest of its inhabitants, like our ancestors did for most of their history. Others, more compassionate, wanted to maintain a freedom to live policy. They intuitively felt that life was sacred. There was great dispute in Heaven Incorporated, and it took a long time for it to pass the 60% required to preserve the right to life and the freedom to pursue happiness clause in their constitution. Life went on, and people lived the same way as they had lived when they first got their robot bodies many centuries ago. Their flying machines flew them around faster and farther to the past for their vacations. Their nuclear batteries were lighter and smaller and never needed recharging. Their scientific research machines got heavier and bigger to see and discover lighter and smaller particles of atom nuclei that they were studying. And they learned and exploited all they learned, and their knowledge of the universe grew greatly. At about 3000 AD, scientists predicted that the sun would implode into the center of the black hole and disappear from the known universe within a few millennium. There was a great debate as to how to use this new revelation. The leaders decided to immediately search for a new home in the universe to accommodate humanity. Despite their great knowledge of the universe, black holes remained a mystery. Probes were sent to study them, but communication was lost as soon as they entered. An expedition of souls ready to sacrifice their lives was organized to explore the black hole, which was threatening all of humanity. The latest consensus among the researchers was that a black hole is an opening to another universe. They theorized that their specially fitted diamond crafts would survive the great pressures and temperatures in passing through, and that their turbocharged nuclear thrusters would be powerful enough to get them back out. I, Joe, the author of this account, clone son of Dr. Ova, the founder of Heaven Incorporated, and my wife, Lucy, daughter of Dr. Furr, head of research and development, were chosen to lead 10 specially selected scientists. All hoped and had faith that the theories about black holes would prove to be correct. When the time arrived to sail off into the unknown, the 12 souls were disconnected from their docking stations and repacked in a specially designed robot for the journey. We had become brains again. It was like Columbus setting off on his voyage. 6 diamond crafts sailed off, each carrying a male and female brain. Our mission was to populate a new universe. Our destiny was the unknown black hole. And in a few minutes after the launch, 6 diamond crafts sailed into their destiny. From utter darkness to utter light in a flash of an eye, the tiny black hole metamorphized into a big white bang. It was like Columbus discovering land. When we saw suns already formed like candles with planets following them like moths, and we realized that we were alive, we all sighed a sigh of thanks and rejoiced. Our wildest hopes had materialized in front of our eyes. Seeing that it was a new universe in the formation stage with suitable stars, I went back with Lucy to convert more souls to populate this new universe. The 10 remaining souls stayed to seed new planets in this new universe with the nature of our ancestors that we have inherited and preserved. A few suitable suns were found, and 3 suitable worlds were founded. We reconnected our brains to a docking station we brought with us. We were souls again, all together and safe, but separated from our brother souls we left behind. We reincarnated back to our robot bodies and bred nanomachines until there were enough of them to build and operate chemical factories to build our laboratories. We made a new genome, selecting genes from specially gifted animals and plants from our DNA bank. We took nature's entire genome and exploited it in the greediest way possible. We picked out for each life function the gene that was the very best at doing that function and designed a new life form that we called New Man. New Man's genome was based on the genomes of the 10 souls in New Heaven Incorporated, but greatly improved. New Man was like Superman. He looked like we do, but he was green and had wings. New Man was as perfect as we could make him. They looked like angels. We can design life, but we cannot create it. We are only nature's guardians. The first world was our safe haven for docking our brains so that we could be souls once again. Deep underground, 2 storage buildings stored our brain, one in each side of the planet. We named it New Heaven Incorporated.